Stakeholders in the health sector call for additional specialized hospitals for treatment of specialized medical attention. Political scientists and other technocrats are advocating zero tolerance for irregularities in political process. Plus, Deputy Speaker Benjamin Kalu calls on Christians to use Lenten period to pray for national unity and rebirth. Good evening and welcome to Parliamentary News. I am Ene Ojonuba. Stakeholders in the health sector have agreed on the need to establish additional specialized hospitals and federal medical centers in the country to meet up with the rising cases of specialized medical challenges, accessibility to affordable medical care, and job creation. This was during a one-day public hearing by Senate Committee on Health on 3 health-related establishments and amendment bills. National Assembly correspondent Isa Mohammed has details.
The bills are Federal Orthopedic Hospital Act Amendment Bill 2025 in Osun State, sponsored by Senator Francis Adeniwa. National Eye Center Establishment Bill 2025 in Jamaica, Adamawa State by Senator Abbas Aminu Iya, while the bill for the establishment and amendment of the Federal Medical Centers Act across states of the Federation was sponsored by different lawmakers.
And continue to do the implementation of this to bring to reality the dreams of our people to provide adequate quality health services to all Nigerians.
Stakeholders believe that the establishment of the tertiary health hospitals in the country will bridge the gaps in accessing quality medical care, create jobs, and reduce overstretching of existing facilities.
The ministry supports the agenda of the Senate to ensure that tertiary health care, specialized care is brought closer to our people. However, we believe that in doing this, we must reflect some level of guidelines and framework.
The advancement of health care facility, there is the need for the establishment of a federal medical center in Saminaka. That will take care of so many areas within that environment. Particularly Saminaka, they are bordering Plateau, they are bordering Kano, Bauchi, and part of southern Kaduna as well.
Federal Medical Center, when established, will also not only take care of the outskirts of Yenagoa, the state capital, but also the neighboring areas.
It is therefore important to underscore the importance of having the medical center in Ningi, which will actually represent the entire 6 local governments and beyond.
They also commended the committee for giving the opportunity to add value to the bills, while affirming that it is time for action and discouraging medical tourism. From the National Assembly, Isa Muhammad, NTA News.
The House of Representatives is advocating the federal government and the security agencies to deploy more military personnel and resources to curb banditry attacks in parts of the country where such attacks still persist. This resolution followed motion of urgent public importance moved on the floor of the House. National Assembly correspondent Mitare Ikpen brings us details.
2 motions at plenary highlighted resurgence of bandit attacks and kidnappings in Bakori Danja Federal Constituency of Katsina State, as well as some local government areas of Edo State. The House wants decisive interventions from security agencies to safeguard lives and livelihoods of Nigerians wherever they reside in the country.
Incidents of kidnapping occurred weeks ago in Tsiga, Yanshuni, Kandarawa, and Lami villages, all in Bakoro local government. Many people were abducted and is still in captivity, and the bandits demanding hundreds of millions from victims' families.
Also, a head of a vigilante group in Owan West was murdered in cold blood. Worried that this series of bloodbaths in Edo State has created the atmosphere of uncertainty, fear among the people of the states, affecting the socio-economic lives of the people.
Recent invasion of human population by wild elephants in Boki local government area of Cross River State was also raised as a matter requiring urgent intervention by the federal government.
As we speak, these wild animals continue to ravage communities in Bamba and surrounding communities in eastern Boki local government, worsening the plight of our people. If urgent measures are not taken by relevant authorities, frustrated locals may resort to self-help, endangering both human lives and already threatened elephant population.
Several legislations passed second reading, including a bill seeking establishment of Federal College of Agriculture, Kukawa, Borno State.
To provide full-time courses leading to the award of diploma, higher diploma in agriculture and allied fields, and be responsible for the due administration of the college and for related matters.
Two outstanding bills from the 9th Assembly to establish University of Aerospace and Aeronautics, Oka Akoko, as well as Federal University of Medicine and Health Science, Bida, Niger State, were referred to the Committee of the Whole for reconsideration. From the National Assembly, Mitairi Ikwen, NTA News.
Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, Benjamin Kalu, has called on Christians to use the Lenten season to offer special prayers for national unity and rebirth. In a statement to mark the commencement of the Lenten season, Kalu urged Christians to use the period to reflect on their relationship with God and with one another. The Deputy Speaker encouraged Christians to seek divine guidance and intervention in addressing national challenges. He also urged Nigerians to forgive one another and seek reconciliation at all times. Political scientists and other technocrats are advocating zero tolerance for irregularities in political process as the only way to have a better system for all. This was during the posthumous colloquium of the life and times of late Professor Nuhu Yakubu, organized by the National Institute for Legislative and Democratic Studies in collaboration with the Nigerian Political Science Association and the Society for International Relations Awareness in Abuja. Muhammad Rabiu Ali reports.
The colloquium has the theme, Nigeria's Crisis and the Challenges of Democracy and Development. Tribute to Professor Nuhu Yakubu highlights the contributions of the heroes past to nation building. Speakers took turns eulogizing late Yakubu as an indispensable figure whose exit has created a vacuum to Nigeria's political cycle.
He gave his best for his academic and scholarly pursuits and for the progress and development of his country. Only God Almighty will reward his labors. We can only do our best to keep his memory alive as a shining example for those coming behind us to learn from, to emulate, and to make their own contributions to our motherland.
Yakubu was Professor of Political Science and would, as lead of Academic Advisory Board of this institute, have wanted us to explore the impact of the United States of America President Donald Trump administration on the concept of separation of powers in the light of executive orders President Donald Trump has issued since inauguration, vis-à-vis executive order in Nigeria.
Others shared their personal experience with late Yakubu before and after his exit as Vice-Chancellor of University of Abuja.
Professor Nuhu Yakubu has zero tolerance for irregularities and malpractices. And when some of our staff were trying to beat the system and get their professorial seat through the back door, he vehemently stood against it.
The National Institute for Legislative and Democratic Studies has now made it a yearly event to honor him and give a renewed energy towards the betterment of the nation. Muhammad Rabiu Ali, NTA News.
We take a short break now. More reports across the states when we return.
Are you looking for a short channel to make your business, goods and services go viral? Look no further, as NTA Parliament is your short channel. Take advantage of our wider reach and advertise your products and services on NTA Parliament DSTV channel 370, GoTV channel 126, StarTimes channel 306, and Free TV channel 706. For more inquiries, contact the Marketing Department, NTA Parliament, NTA Headquarters Area 11 Garki Abuja, or call these numbers 080-383-40464 or 080-770-78055. NTA Parliament, strengthening Nigeria's democracy.
Welcome back. The recent passage of the Social Security Amendment Bill by the Jigawa State Assembly has been described by stakeholders as a significant step towards improving the quality of life of individuals with special needs and other vulnerable groups in Jigawa State. Ibrahim Sani reports that this legislative move follows a thorough review and recommendations by the House Committee on Women Affairs and Social Development, which recommended the need for reform in the existing law.
The passage of the bill, according to members, will accommodate a wide range of individuals requiring support. This expansion, as highlighted, is expected to ensure that more people with special needs will in earnest have access to the monthly financial assistance. The bill proposes an increase in the monthly stipend provided to beneficiaries. This adjustment aims to alleviate financial burdens and assist recipients in meeting their basic needs, thereby improving their overall quality of life.
The Executive Governor of Jigawa State, wrote a bill for amendment on social security, payment of social security. So we received, now we sat with our team members or committee members. We deliberate and we increase the amount from 7,000 naira to 10,000 naira each each beneficiaries, and we increase from 150 people beneficiaries to 200 people each constituency, each local government.
According to stakeholders, the thorough examination and subsequent recommendations from the House Committee on Women Affairs and Social Development indicate a commitment to ensuring that the amendments will effectively address the needs of the beneficiaries.
This bill is now passed to the law today, 5th March 2025, equivalent to 50 Ramadan.
They believe that this development is poised to bring about a transformative impact on the lives of people with special needs in Jigawa State, enhancing their dignity and promoting their well-being. In Dutse, Ibrahim Sani, NTA News.
In pursuant to the restoration of sanity to prevent crises and criminalities associated with mining in the state, the Nasarawa State House of Assembly has thrown its weight behind the executive arm of government to fight illegal miners in the state. This position was reached during a meeting with the management of the State Ministry of Environment. Adams Abdul Kadri tells us more.
The Committee on Environment and Natural Resources in the State House of Assembly has engaged in a crucial conversation with the Commissioner for Environment to address the pressing issue of illegal mining in the state. The meeting aims is to clear green areas and find lasting solutions to the menace that is associated with mining, ranging from illegal acquisition of land consent by mining entity, invasion of land without proper permission by the host communities.
The committee is aware that over 400 licenses have been acquired to operate in these states. But out of this, it's only 10% that are on the field. And even this 10% alone, some of the signals we're getting, we are not too comfortable. The signal we're getting about the 10% is not too good. What will happen if all those that have acquired are coming to operate a must that the state, both the legislative arm, the executive, and the judiciary must be up and doing to see that we tame the excesses of those that don't like peace to reign in the state.
The Commission assured the committee of the government's commitment to tackling the issue and solicited the legislative support in strengthening relevant laws and policies.
So many crucial issues were raised as it concerns and affects the 3 communities in Aguada development area, and it calls for a lot of concern. But we have agreed that we're going to synergize together, to work together to ensure that these issues are brought to the barest minimum. These 3 communities had cause to visit our ministry and visit me in particular, first to congratulate me, secondly to also state their problems, and I assured them that by the special grace of God, we are going to work with the relevant authorities to ensure that justice is not only done, but manifestly seen to have been done in this circumstance.
The conversation was productive, with both parties agreeing on the need for collaborative efforts to combat illegal mining and prevent associated crises. The committee pledges to work with the executive arm to develop effective legislative and oversight mechanisms. From the State House of Assembly, Adams Abdulkadir, NTA News.
Following frequent accidents that have claimed a number of lives at the Federal University Lokoja along Abuja Road, Kogi State House of Assembly is calling on the executive to speedily put measures in place to stop further occurrences. The House made the appeal when member representing Lokoja 1 State Constituency, Bin Abeya Tijani, raised the motion at plenary. Jacob Sani reports.
Felele Crusher Road in Lokoja, Kogi State, is one of the major roads connecting the north and southern parts of Nigeria. This means that the road is always busy with heavy traffic. More so, there are tertiary institutions along the road, which has also added human traffic in the area. On this road, Monday, 17 February 2025, the Lokoja Abuja Road at Felele, in an accident, claimed the lives of students of Federal University Lokoja and the driver of the minibus conveying the students. Member representing Lokoja State Constituency, Bin Abeya Tijani, informs the House that before the incident, series of accidents had occurred, killing people along the highway.
It has become imperative that the state legislature do add the voice to the worrying trend arising from constant accidents along the Felele Crusher Highway.
Other House members say any further delay in taking decisive action on the road will further endanger the lives of the people in the area. The House therefore appeals to the state government to increase the number of bumps and other speed limits on the road to end accidents along the road as the House investigates frequent accidents in the area.
The state government should consult a pedestrian pitch across both the Polytechnic and the university so that our students' life will be, if you are support of consulting of pedestrian pitch across, I will say aye against the accident.
A minute silence was observed in honor of late students of Federal University Lokoja. The House at plenary also received the news of the demise of Salifu Absalam, a former Onoba or Babani of Adavi of Kogi Central, as announced by member representing Adavi State Constituency, Asema Baba. The House observed a moment of silence in honor of the late royal father. Jacob Sani, NTA News.
Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly has passed a resolution mandating Ministry of Education to immediately incorporate practical, vocational and entrepreneurial education into secondary schools curricula in the state. Assembly correspondent Nsikak Okon reports that the resolution is sequel to a motion by member representing Nsit Ibom State Constituency, Eric Akpang, on the need for implementation of practical vocational and entrepreneurial education in secondary schools.
The Speaker, Udemotong, represented by the Deputy House Leader and member representing Surubium State Constituency, Otobong Bob, says the public hearing on a bill seeking to establish the Akwa Ibom State University of Education, Afaransit, in Surubium local government area, will enhance learning and produce competent teachers capable of competing nationally and internationally.
The objectives of this bill further illustrate thus to form an apex educational system in the states for molding and training teachers who can compete nationally and internationally, both qualitatively and quantitatively, in the development of the education sector. The bill is also to encourage the advancement of learning and hold out to all persons with distinctions of race, without distinction of race, creed, sex, or political conviction.
Chairman House Committee on Education and member representing Oron Udunoko State Constituency, Kenem Onofio, emphasized that the committee is determined to pass a well-structured law that will ensure the university becomes a model of excellence.
The Akwa Ibom State College of Education, established in 1991 to replace the Teachers Training College, which earlier existed for the training of grade 2 teachers, now deserves to be upgraded to a university in order to be able to provide the human resources that can favorably compete in the modern day labor market.
The new Commissioner for Education, Professor Obong Essien, Provost College of Education, Professor Daniel Udo, and others lauded the initiative for the establishment of University of Education.
And given that event and history is the progression of man towards a state of universal freedom, that is the philosophy of Hegel, our understanding is that there will be a progression of this to a point that we are able to take care of issues bordering on illiteracy and the aspect of education as incorporated in the Arise agenda of His Excellency Pastor Umar Basiano. The E component in that Arise agenda.
The conversion to university will particularly offer more opportunities to Akwa Ibom children who are eagerly looking for admission into university. Some of them have to travel to other states in search of admission. With all the attendant risk, the proposed university can easily solve these problems.
The Nigerian Labour Congress, under my leadership, is 100% in support of this transition that we're about to take place, and also to ensure that what all the nitty-gritty things relating to the bill will be adhered to for the benefit of all Akwa Ibom people and refundament of the teeming youth that is coming our way.
The bill, when passed into law, will set the foundation for a specialized institution focused on producing well-trained educators to meet the growing demand of the education system. Nsikak Okon, NTA News.
And that concludes Parliamentary News. You can still watch this news and other programs on the social media handles showing on your screen. Thank you for watching. I am Ene Ojonuba. Good evening.